later in the day as well. So we will see Nexus versus Team America. Team America heroes will be on left side at the moment. Have a look at this. This is a big group coming out over in the jungle at the moment. Looks like Sergeant Floppy well in the lead of this one already. Blimey. Hi. So are we seeing team synergy now, or I mean, what's going on?
Very aggressive. Yeah.
They're just literally planting. They want to, take up roots in their jungle. This is absolutely amazing stuff right now. They're back in as well. So we are going to see these wards taken back by these guys. It's Ray now as well, just in the jungle.
Yeah, we've seen a lot more on this Monolith of Notices. So such early invades and such early fear of invades as well. So
here we go. Damage is coming out. It looks like Ray is just warding off the steal, and that's going to be an early pickup onto Akuna, as they start to take some of this jungle as well. That's early aggression. Blimey, O'Reilly.
I mean, the early CXP from the kill and denying their jungle XP as well, obviously from the Amber Drip, which is a new feature to Monolith.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is a known tactic to go in there and steal all the CXP. So it stops that global drip to all your players and gives it to the jungle.
Nexus is going to pick up another kill. Just going for the original tanks there. He's trying to flank maneuver around into the lane. Gets in there, but he's running underneath the tower, and I don't think that's going to... Oh, no, Mondo does miss the stun there. Charges away, but there could be members on the other side. I mean, Floppy and Ray, if they'd come up on that other side, I know there's a ward there. They could have potentially got a cheeky kill as well. Ray going into that safe lane once again, or his off lane. And we see the pickup on Hakuna again over towards the mid. Really picking out these players. Hudseed quite low himself.
Seen two really early kills there, both on Hakuna. Bless him, he's having a rough time of it so early. Such early in the game.
I think as well. Yeah, taking advantage. Just to give you a little bit of history as well for Team America, they've only formed in recent weeks. They are the pickup team. Trigger Salt Miners actually dropped out of the tournament as well. Some roster issues as well as other issues, most likely. But so they've just come into this. They've only just formed. They're in America. Team America is not just a weird, like a random name they picked up. But they're here to represent their region as well and to try and do them proud. Playing, and actually, comments such as, playing against some of their favorite players in Paragon that they've watched for a while is a really nice sentiment. And actually, this is a nice, humbling team full of genuinely nice players. But unfortunately, being nice doesn't win the day. So, they need to try and hold it together and try and keep Hakuna alive if possible. It's only 4 minutes in.
Not to make excuses for them either, they have got the Alpha NAs here, they have got the NA ping that people always talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite the Australian ping that could be really terrible, but it's still something we have to think about, basically.
Of course, always. It's the same vice versa. Actually, as well. They really pushed up on this off lane. Look how low the Narbash have fully on half
really
HP as well. I mean, Ray could get in here and really punish them if you should so wish. They can steal the gold. No, they're not going to. They're just going to move back. Quang, played by Ray. He's going to back now as well. Looking at
Klinghoff are pushing his lane up as well. They've been really aggressive. We've seen more aggression like we were last game from Synergy, where they're pushing onto the tower and taking those fights.
They just have to be careful with King Hoffa. Doesn't need to be careful at all. Actually, he's doing fine. Although Hakuna, I keep wanting to say Hakuna Matata, but I try not to. Huzzy just over on this mid lane. What a wonderful phrase. Just being sick.
Hiding in the river.
Just watching Nerf Mundo here, moving into position as a support, always there for his team. We've seen the supports try and be there for their team today as much as possible, especially the Deckers. It's clear cast in the previous game with Synergy, of course. Nerfmondo doesn't move away with Floppy.
Well, this aggression coming out from the Deckers today that, I'm not just a supporter. I'm going to.
Here comes Hudzy. Just plants that rock on the face of Tankster. He's not far ahead enough to make any use of that wall, unfortunately, and that's going to be Tankster down as well. And another kill. Hakuna is low HP mid. Slows down. Oh no! Misses the rock actually, and Nerfmondo gets the kill over on the other side of the map versus Foley. That's going to be their carry down as well. Wicked Soul bites the dust. That's a lot of kills coming in.
I mean, that's 5 kills picked up already, and the CXP difference is already starting to creep in. This is what we saw last game, where the aggression was equaling kills and kills was equaling CXP that just snowballed into the game.
Quang pushing down on this lane now. It's Array looking to pick up a tower for his team. Will we see it come out? Shouldn't be too difficult for Nexus to pick up this first tower, which is not too bad for... it's not great. As he moves over towards the mid... Are we going to see it's Array trying... No, he's not going to try that. He's actually just going to stick on the lane. I was thinking he was going to nip over and try and take advantage of Hakuna once again. But
yeah, I think we're going to see
do that.
Both Floppy and Array just rotating into mid and trying to get those ganks and just trying to catch him as and when he can, basically.
Look at Hudzy. I mean, Hudzy is... When he's not trying to kill the minions in his lane, he's moving, He's very, very mobile. He's putting out those wards. He's watching for potential to come into lane. And look, he's already jumped onto Steel, who is there, and who is even potentially coming in for his own gank. And actually, I think Hakuna is the one who's going to get punished here if he's not careful. Although, Wind does come in as well to just back up his team. And that's important. That frontliner coming in just pushes Sergeant Floppy away there. So good work from Wind to come in there. Important that he was his presence was so important there to ward away that Grux played by Sergeant Floppy. So good job. Good defense there from this Team America. Yeah,
I'm just watching this offlane with Array and Wendless, and just basically a slap fest where the minion wave pushes one way, then the other way. So I'm wondering if they're going to send someone over there just to sit in this lane and maybe bully him a little bit more. But he has got that level 5 now, so he can, sustain a bit better with that ult.
Slap fest. So Hakuna over on this mid again. She's been a bit more mobile now. She's just trying to watch out for a lane. Very aware that she got twice very early in the game, which affected obviously how much she's going to farm. Thankfully, she's mid, so she can pick that back up. Back over on this safe lane for this Team America. Here comes Hudzy actually over on the side. Looks like we might see Sergeant Floppy coming in. 4-man push potentially on this lane. They need to be very, very careful elsewhere while that's occurring. Is Wind going to collapse on this as well? No, he's jungling at the moment. Or just taking some of those camps. Needs to just push elsewhere. Hakuna could get sandwiched potentially in this situation, but is in a perfect position to be absolutely fine at the moment.
I'm not sure his Floppy, his Floppy's there or not. There's no ward coverage there, so...
Wicked Soul.
Floppy's going in.
Oh no.
Gets a pull off. Nice stun. Nice ult.
That's him down. Ooh. And another as well. I think I need to pause my game for a moment. A bit ahead of you. I didn't want to steal your moment. Okay, so over on this safe lane, we did see 2 players drop there. Hakuna on the respawn timer now as well, and looks like Original will be taken out, unfortunately, as well. He gets around the corner, slow bubble coming out, but that's going to be the Quang. No help, unfortunately, for that man. Hudzy and Nerfmondo just moving through the map casually, just chilled. Narbash picking up the mid.
Stun from the deck is so powerful. Just the 2 seconds of getting beat on with how lethal the game is now. 2 seconds is, 3/4 of your health.
That's a really good point. Like the stuns, the roots is just all immensely more powerful. This is it does feel like a very CC game, Paragon. And even Narbash, his general, I mean, I think you was talking about this the other day, like his kit isn't fantastic, but his stun is. And his movement speed, you know. I mean,
it's why we're starting to see more so than the Muriels and stuff like that, because he's got a stun. He's got his ults, you know, relevant with the knock up, and he's got the speed buff as well. And if you're really in a pinch, you've got the health regen. But the fight's usually over so quickly it's not relevant. So it's more for sustaining the lane, basically.
Yeah, completely missed out the ult, exactly. So yeah, he's actually got a fair bit that like the heal. Yeah, it's not great in this how quick the game is, just how you can get taken out so quickly.
I mean, I've not played on him recently, so I don't know if it's still ridiculously expensive to use right now. I'm assuming you haven't changed it too much.
Yeah, it used to be very, very mana heavy. Looks like it's Array and also Huddy just in the mid, threatening to push the lane, or at least group up on one of the side lanes here. Nothing on there.
Just giving Floppy a little mind there, he knows he's there, basically. I think after those early ganks, he can make a player not so much put him on tilt, but make him very wary and maybe not going into a fight when they should push a fight or should push a one-on-one because they can win it. But after you've had those early ganks, you can put that frame of mind where you're thinking, will I get caught again? I'm going to put my team at a disadvantage again. So it can work on your mind.
I mean, there's something about the way EU plays, and this is really interesting when you watch. Oh, actually, Wind and Hakuna are going to be coming in, but actually, Sergeant Floppy gets the pull on Hakuna before anything happens, and actually pulls Hakuna away, and the ult comes out, but they do take Sergeant Floppy out in the end. But look at the superpower ult coming out from the black hole. It's not going to be great. Hudzy is going to survive within an inch of his little health, 9 HP. But they do get the kill on Hakuna there. But actually, Team America do come out on top with the 2 kills picked up for themselves. Now they need to use this opportunity to farm or move the lanes forward as much as possible. Maybe take some of the jungle. As we do see, of course, Nexus do have to move to defend their tier 2 tower. They don't want that to go down. They will lose their jump pads and their quick entrance into the map, which would be fantastic for this team, actually.
Yeah, Kling and Nerf Mundo just going to easily take up this tower.
Oh. That's massive. Like, they've taken the T2 tower
in 12 minutes.
And the fact that we saw it's unfortunate for them there. Let's see Grux moving over towards mid. Sergeant Flop should be absolutely fine. Original tanks are just watching out with the potential to. Oh no, he's taking red buff. He gets that versus Sergeant Floppy. He was just a bit late there, unfortunately, but I don't think it's going to matter because Original Tanks is wiped out. The gate is there, but
such
still
quick rotations and collapsing on him there.
Didn't even have a chance to,
just 1 minute it was there, next minute it was gone.
Yeah, pretty much. That's absolutely what you wrote for that. See Windy moving back over towards this mid now. Lane, sorry.
CXP gap now. We're seeing 17, 19s, 21s to Team America. So 11, 12s, 13s. Windless on 15.
Yeah, he knows. It's almost like Wind knew that he was being chased by Sergeant Floppy, and now Sergeant Floppy is just stalking him from behind. They're on the tower. Should be able to take this other tower, this C1 tower now. Wind doesn't re-engage. He doesn't want to do that. Moving over to the mid tower as well.
Yeah, looking to push his T1 mid lane down as well now.
They're putting push so far back into this. It feels like even on the Nexus just had about 60% to 70% map covered in terms of just presence with wards or with just movement or grouping to potentially take members of this Team America team out. And
yeah, I've been really impressed with the rotations. The quick on point when the team fight's breaking out. They're there to give up support as best they can, and they know, even if they can't make an impact on the fight, they're covering lanes as best they can as well. They're doing what Synergy did as well. They're picking up the river buffs while they're picking up their green as well as they can. That green buff can be so important in team fights, especially for the junglers or the frontliners, just to give him that extra bit of both damage and tank. So I've been really impressed with this Nexus team so far.
I'm not seeing as many pickups as the Bunchies, just two per team as well. No sponsorship taken from
I think all the heroes who could take bump juice have taken it, so...
Yeah, pretty much. We're not seeing as much shielding as well. I mean, it's quite early, 15 minutes into the game. It's all about the damage at the moment as well. We haven't got much tankiness. Although Original Tankster and Wicked Soul both going for tempered plates as well as a Wendilis. So they've not really got a massive amount of damage coming out. Team a lot more passive play, even like with the Quartz Blade for the power, mana regen and health is not coming out from the gadget. So it's quite reliant upon the Twin Blast, especially early game as well. He was taken out quite quickly early on. Oh no! The stun came out? Okay. It looked like it actually had missed there, but they did take her out.
Kakuna just getting caught again. It's that stun from Nerf Mundo on point every time and just ended up in a kill. If he hits the stun, you're usually dead.
Wicked Soul taken out as well, and the stun comes out onto a missed. But
first one is missed.
It doesn't even matter if there are members there. It's just all she wrote for those guys, and they get absolutely annihilated. And we are going to just nip into Foley here. He's quite alone as Wind comes back to try and help defend over on this inhib, on which is their safe lane. It feels anything but safe for these guys at the moment as all of these team members start to move forward for Team Nexus to potentially take the win. They don't even care about the Prime Orb Guardian. And it looks like that's going to be absolutely nailed. They're trying to get in there. Oh, Foley is so close to them.
I think we're going to see
push him away.
Some inhib here.
Oh, no, Medoc on the side. They needed to focus more on Klinghoffer. And they probably would have stopped that inhib as well from coming out, but there's so much pressure from them.
Ray's going to get out on 65 health.
Oh my good lord. Look at the T2 over on the side of Nexus as well.
Yeah, that could fall, but I think at the minute they're just pressing.
But look, they're going to kill Klinghoffer. That's a good pickup. Hudsey as well is quite low HP. If they could potentially pick up a kill on him, steals in, he pulls through. No, he misses the charge.
Yeah, Floppy's he's gone to clean it up. So yeah, the T2 didn't even go down. It took a lot of damage there, but it didn't go down. Yeah. So switched on there to the danger of giving away 3 towers. But that was an inhib down before 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty big in the moment for this team. They could literally have their tea and crumpets before going into the next game. Should they want to have them. Anyway, Wind is just going to try and dip into the
with his purple buff again. See if he can do anything.
Just what? It's almost like, when you've got that stealth as well, mobile war, just checking out where these players are and watching out, getting their positions so you can either move in or move down the lane or move towards taking a potential tower as well. So quite important there. Nerf Mundo is just watching out potentially for a fence here. Does have it available. Oh, again, Hakuna! Oh no, the gate almost saves him, but no! Grux picks him out of the crowd, and we see I think that was a stun, I believe, by Nerf Mundo as well that stopped the escape. Slow Bubble is going to coming out. Wicked needs to move quickly. Oh, look again, the stun! Nerf Mundo is a hero and almost went to the top. It's fine.
Stun's so strong. I mean, I think I've seen him miss one, but like I said, every other one I've seen him land has resulted in a kill.
Mm-hmm. Team America, I mean, this has got to be over for these guys right here. I mean, they're just jumping onto this tier 2 tower now, pushing down the mid. 3 members of Team America are currently down. Slow Bubble means that those minions aren't going to get... It doesn't even matter how quickly the minions get there because they're taking this inhib. Nothing given by this team. Team America looks like they will be defeated here with the second inhibitor taken down. We still haven't hit 20 minutes, Nate. You keep talking about 20 minutes before.
I mean, this right lane might go down as well here.
Oh, look, Steel might pick up a nice note. No. Got to get out.
So Ray going to get out?
He doesn't. But that's not really a massive issue for them. I don't think it feels like they could even take a 3v5 fight at them.
I mean, this tier 2 is taking more damage. There's no one there defending it right now. So, they've got these 2 inhibitors down. They're going to get maybe a free... No, it's halfway. So they got half a free tower on this T2 as well. Just the rotations, the aggression, just how quickly they're moving from lane to lane and so efficiently just putting this Team America to the sword at the minute.
So there, I mean, at the moment, if you think that the question would be, how do they come back? And I don't, it's not. It would be a stupid question because there is no way they can come back at the like with the way that this Nexus team is playing. It's just not doable. I mean, two inhibs down. They've owned the map from literally from stepping out of the spawn area. They've owned this map. They've owned this game.
Yeah, I think the early picks up onto Akuna Tejada has just allowed them to snowball into more and more. And like I said, that when you get that when you gank once or twice early mid game, it starts putting a little bit of doubt in your mind, and you can throw you off your game fairly quickly. So.
And that early kill onto Bully as well, but he's been taken out many times. I mean, it's just now Wicked who's defending really. You see obviously the gadget as well, and as they move onto this final inhibitor, they just want to take all the inhibs. I mean, they could have pushed the lane by now. I don't think it even matters, but they just want to take it all. They want to be safe. They want to win the game safely, apparently, at the moment. Because I really feel like they could push the lane, and actually, they need to be careful because they almost lose Hudzy there.
Actually, the longer they hold them here, the longer the minions have to walk in and just start smashing the core, as you see now.
Which is what is occurring indeed. Maximum damage onto the core, and that is going to be the game indeed. Crazy stuff from Nexus. I mean, Team America, they filled the last spot and they have good players in their team. They're dealing with ping, they're dealing with other things, obviously, just formed. They're working on communication and other things as well in their team. All the things that make a team a competitive team as well. And Nexus obviously has that quality and obviously has that ping advantage, we'll say. I hate saying that, but it's just the truth. We can actually talk to, I believe it's Array. Is that right? I think it is. So we're just waiting for him to come into the channel, and then we will talk to him about his victory and potentially his match later on as well. But yeah, looking good at the moment today. That is game 2 done and dusted, Nate.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty savage games so far.
That's savage is definitely the word. It's definitely the word. I mean
it looked one-sided, and the Team America's, in their defense, they have got that ping. I know it's an excuse that a lot of people say, but it is a factor, definitely. They stepped in at the last minute, so they probably haven't had as much time as the other teams to really prepare for this as well. Mm-hmm. So
I like the fact that they came into this in the first.
Yeah. I mean, definitely they stepped up to the plate. So fair play to them. I believe we've got Array now.
We'll be honoured. Presence of it's Array here. Hello, sir. It's Array. How you doing? Not good.
I mean, that's my fault. It started really well. I was on mute.
You should be quite happy about the fact that you just won. But I mean, you know that probably going into this that maybe the inexperience of the team you were going up against was quite significant compared to you guys. I mean that in the most respectful way possible because of obviously how recent they formed. But were you guys fairly confident, or are you in that mind of don't underestimate your opponents?
Yeah, I didn't really want to underestimate them in any way. Just go into it like any other game. Prepare the same way. Just go in, fresh minds, ready to play.
Yeah, that's the best way of doing it, of course. I mean, quite aggressive, even from like the word go. Me and Nate were talking, saying how, you guys almost owned the map the moment you walked out of the spawn. I mean, is that something you've started to do more so with this map compared to Legacy, or is it just maybe how you would play against this team specifically? I mean, I'm obviously not going to say how you're going to play against the other teams in the tournament. It'll be great information for everyone, but obviously you don't want to give everything away. But with this map, are you feeling as if you have to adjust your gameplay significantly, or is it fairly easy for your team to adjust?
I mean, it's a big change from Legacy. So, I mean, it's more aggressive, this map, but, we just had a look at the teams and thought that we could do something early, and we just went and did something.
That's an easy way. Is there anything you want to ask Nate at all?
No, just in regards to team comp. I mean, obviously, I don't know how well you know Team America. Did you know who you specifically? Did you just ban the character? Because I believe you banned the. Did you ban the Rampage or the Howitzer out?
We banned. That's a good question. Yeah, the Rampage. Yeah.
You banned the Rampage out. So were you just basically, did you just not want that character to be available? You weren't specifically targeting a player more so than the actual champion itself.
Not really. Rampage is annoying. I mean, I think everyone will tell you. It's an annoying character to come up against. Let's be fair, but yeah, it's a strong character. Just didn't want them to pick it. We thought keep it out there. They're probably going to go for it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think everyone's just. I think each team, what I've seen so far, they're looking for that stun, whether it be the Decker like yourself or the Narbash, which Team America played. So you're always looking for that hard CC that can result. I think every time Nerf Mundo hit a stun, it resulted in a kill as well, from what I was watching.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This Decker plays, man.
Yeah, very good. We actually have
Just
to
ridiculous.
nerf Mundo at this rate, so
You really have to nerf him.
That's it. Yeah. Nerf his hero pool. That's it.
So, how are you feeling about the rest of your game and moving on to potentially?
Looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Forward to playing against Mighty Lane and everyone. There's a lot on the line for this game as well. Mighty said he's going to retire if Hud and I beat him. So
oh,
we're
what?
going for that. We're just going for that W.
Oh,
Really?
That's it. That's all we want.
You want him to retire?
That's it.
Should I tell you what? This community does not lack any character whatsoever. That's what I was saying in regards to that comment right there. So, anything else you want to say before we move on, sir?
Just I'm glad we finally got an EU tournament. So
Okay.
it's going well. I enjoy it. Shame we had to get a last minute team, but fair play to America for coming in and helping us out for this one. Excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is the first one as well, so it's still getting used to everything we're doing ourselves. I think everything's come together quite well, and we've got things to work on about the tournament at the moment. Loving what's happening, and as we move on, especially through into Saturday, I think we can.
Yeah, some good games on the horizon. I think that's it.
Definitely, and I think that's going to start from our next one as well. I do believe we are done with you though. It's a Ray for now.
Yeah,
in a polite way, tell you to go away.
Yeah. You're off now. Cheers.
But thank you so much, sir. We appreciate it, and congratulations on your win, dude.
I know, worries. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Okay,